What is that? Am I live?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks. This is coming in another minute of video. It's top secret. What's going on, guys? It's been a minute since I posted a video because my camera decided to break. Not really. I will maybe, if my beautiful editor back there, Nicole, is able to put up a picture of what broke on my camera door, which didn't let my camera turn on, this whole big thing. Anyway, I got the part in and I fixed the camera myself today. So, I'm back in action. Today's video, I'm gonna be talking about my new daily driver. So, if you guys remember, I had said in a previous video that I had a 2014 Audi S5, which was my daily driver. It had 110,000 miles on it. I have now since parted with that car, and I got some pictures. I will put up pictures in the video of the new owner. It was a dad who bought it for his 16-year-old daughter as her birthday gift. Pretty nice. The car needed some work. He was well aware of it, so over the next year he's going to take the motor out and he's going to pretty much rebuild whatever needs to be done in there. He's already done motors on his own cars. He has a Pontiac G8 with like 900 horsepower, I think. And he, instead of buying a supercharger for his car, which was like $12,000, he bought his daughter a car. A little bit more than that. So my car is now gone. I am daily driverless. Yeah. The Aston does not fit a daily driver because I'm scared to drive it because it has no PPF yet. Get into that eventually. So for now I'm just driving my Dodge Durango. That's really it. So I will now go over my new daily driver. So this is the form. I have gone on the journey of purchasing a 2021 Chevy Colorado ZR2. Why did I pick that truck? Well, there's a lot of reasons and I'll get into that in a minute. I've been dealing with my friend Mike down at Millennium Chevy, and he really worked with me. And we were putting together a bunch of different trucks. It was between either a ZR2 or getting a Z71, and I ended up just pulling the trigger and getting the bigger one. And you know, it's a little bit more expensive with the options that I put in it, but it's a hell of a lot more truck. Really, the reasons that I had gone into purchasing a truck like this was because it's better suited for me. I like to go fishing, and I need stuff to go off-road. I need something reliable. I need something brand new. I don't like buying brand new cars, but it's something that I could see myself holding on to for a very long time. Also, they have extremely good resale value. So down the line, 5 years from now, for instance, they just got a 2018 Colorado in there. This was the night actually that I bought it, and I was gonna record that, but my camera was broken. So they had a 2018 ZR2 that came in with 40,000 miles, and they're reselling for $42,000. My truck is $44,000. You could see the difference in that, which is insane. And we have the same options that I got as this guy. Actually, I have a heated steering wheel and that truck did not. So I'll start. This is the actual truck itself. So this is everything that I've done. You can see the price was $44,445. At the time that it comes in around June, I don't know what rebate is going to be available for me then. He said it changes, it won't change that much, so it's going to be around this price when it comes in. So I ordered it, I would say like 2.5 weeks ago. So he said by June it should be delivered. So starting off, I did get the extended cab long box. So my truck only has 2 doors. It has 2 doors and then those 2 small suicide doors. I really never have more than just Nicole or really just one other person in the truck with me at a time, whatever car I'm in. So I really didn't see a need for that, and I see that I have more use for a longer bed than I did for a more interior cabin space. I did see YouTube videos and I did a lot of research. I saw that they have the ZR2 with the other cab with the 4 doors on it was like the same size as this one was. Very similar. I think it's like a foot difference, that's it. So I saw videos of what this one looks like, and it still like has the same stuff as the other one. It still has the underseat storage, so it has everything I need, but I got a longer bed, which I could use, and it actually saved me, I'd say, I think it was like $1,500 difference between this one versus having the 2 extra doors on there. I did go with the Sandu metallic color. It was free. It is a military tan. I'll pop up a picture somewhere that shows the color and what it looks like. You've definitely seen it before on Tacomas. It's every car company calls it some form of sand or some kind of dune or desert. It's just picture like a military tan. So that was $0. The car comes standard with a 3.6 liter V6 engine. I know it comes with a turbo diesel too, which I heard is awful. Truck does not have good towing capacity to begin with. I think it only tows up to 5,500 pounds or something like that, which is pretty low on a truck end, considering other trucks I think can tow up to like 20,000 pounds or something like that. They could tow some real stuff like big dualies and everything. So this truck is not a very big tower. I don't really have to worry about that. All I can really see myself towing is maybe a bass boat, and that's really it. And they don't weigh a lot at all. The 3.6 liter V6, it doesn't have a lot of power anyway. I think the turbo diesel only has like 220, 30 horsepower, so it's really slow, but it has a bit more torque. This has 306 horsepower, I believe, with only like 280 pound-feet of torque. So it's not a fast truck by any means, but we'll get into why I went the route of going this way and not power-wise, because I don't need power, obviously, with what's in the garage now. So I got these 17-inch graphite and oxide gold aluminum wheels. Those wheels have a little ring around it that matches the military tan. So I decided to go with that, and it cost me no extra money. Next up is the off-road lights. This is one thing I really wanted, and I didn't care what truck came in the lot or whatever. If it didn't have this, I didn't even want to think about it or look at it. So the off-road lights were $1,195, followed by the off-road sports bar, which the lights are mounted onto, which is $1,145. So that's about $2,200, $2,300 right there. Truck comes standard with black leather interior, which is always a good thing. 8-speed automatic transmission as well. So the truck has got pretty good gas mileage for being something that's meant for off-road and just being a pickup truck in general, although it is a mid-size pickup truck. The diesel, though, I believe gets like 30 miles a gallon highway, something crazy. But this one does not. I think it's only like 25 or something like that. So not as good. Next up is I got the Cargo Box LED lighting for $270. So obviously at nighttime, if I am doing any kind of night fishing or night anything, and I need to see into the bed, thankfully I will have LEDs illuminating the entire bed so I am not blind in there. Next up is I got the black Chevrolet tailgate decal lettering. So on the back of the truck, it would normally say Chevrolet engraved into it, into the tailgate. Now they're filled in with black letters, so it looks nice and stands out. Followed by adding all of the other trim piece that says Colorado and everything like that around the whole truck is all black, including the bow tie. Let's see, it comes standard with the, obviously with USB ports and all that stuff. This was an interesting thing. So it may seem ricey, but I got the footwell and cup holder illumination. The footwell seems a bit ricey, but it was free and you didn't have to actually add it into the truck. So I figured why not just add it, because I could just turn it off anyway. The cup holder illumination though is pretty cool because it's an ambient lighting cup holder. So the under the floors, I don't really know if I'm gonna use it that much. But the cup holder I definitely will, because it is ambient lighting and it was a free option to add in, so why not? I also got the all-weather floor liners. Those are $210. I also upgraded my sound system and the 8-inch navigation display. That was $995. That pretty much just added in, it just added in navigation, so I don't have to use my phone, especially if I'm upstate and I have no service. I'm still able to see on the map on the truck where I am. But benefit of that is it did add the Bose premium audio sound system for free. So technically not, because it was $1,000, but they threw that in there anyway. So really the only other option I added was the off-road lighting Squadron sport lamps. So on the hood of each side, the right and left side of the truck, it's there's going to be two little squares, which are just LED lights, and they're going to be separate lighting. So I made sure to do a lot of lighting on the truck, especially because I will be going off-road with it. So that's it for my options. I added a total of, I don't even know how much I added in really accessories. It's about $4,000. That's all I added in options. I could go more. They had the Bison pack, which is like $54,000, but I'm not trying to spend that much money on a truck, that especially if I don't need that stuff. This is just more, they just listed all the specs in here. The truck does come standard with heated seats and heated steering wheel. So that is a really nice feature. Very excited for that. It also comes standard with remote start. So there's a lot of good things. I do know that the interiors of them are a little bit cheap, and you know, they still have really good resale value, because I'm sure in in a couple of years, by the time the truck hits 40,000 miles for me, in say 3 years, I should be able to sell it for the same price that I bought it for, roughly right around. And hopefully by that time they redo the interior for whatever model Colorado they have at that time. So the reason I went with the ZR2 is because it is a off-road machine. It's basically a baby Raptor, as most people put it. It'll compete against any other off-roader. It's the best bang for your buck. The truck comes with DSSV shocks, which are really good. It comes with that in the front and rears. I heard that they're extremely capable and definitely ready and rugged to take on any kind of terrain. I'm not going to be crawling this truck by any means. I'm not going to be doing any crazy rock crawls or anything like that. Another big thing is the truck does come obviously with them, and it comes with a lift kit. So the lift kit, I'm not sure exactly how tall it is off the top of my head. I know the wheels are about 32 inches in total, or 36 inches. It's got about 10 inches of ground clearance. The front of the truck comes with skid plates all throughout. It's got the front skid plates, it's got the diff transfer, I think it's got the transfer skid plate, I got a fuel tanks skid plate. I also have rocker bars on the side, so they're not for stepping your feet on, but they do protect the frame against any kinds of rocks. Again, that stuff I'm never really gonna need, because most of the time I'll probably be driving around the beach or driving in upstate New York, where we don't have that kind of terrain. It'll be smaller rocks, or really basic stuff. Another thing with the front though is the ZR2 comes with a different front bumper. So I'll put up a picture of the front of it right now, and you'll be able to see that in front of the left and the right tire, they cut out the bumper over there. So it removes your fog lights. You know, fog lights, I don't care about that because I have LEDs anyway, but they are legal to use on the streets. But cutting those out gives me an insane amount of ground clearance. So now I never have to worry about snow. I don't have to worry about it getting bogged down with anything. Just another reason why the truck is amazing. I don't have to actually touch this truck at all. The one thing I did not get is it comes with a sport pack I saw, and it's like, I think it's like $1,800 I believe from Chevy, which is insane because they charge for an intake and an exhaust. An exhaust in which I don't need, because I don't think that this truck should get an exhaust. It is a V6 at the end of the day. I know it's technically better for it, but I don't want to make noise from this truck. It's not a truck that it should be noisy. It's not fast. It doesn't need to have any noise at all, in my opinion. And then the intake is $686 from the factory. That's insane, because I looked it up and I could find the exact same intake for $320, and it'll take me 20 minutes to install it myself. So I already saw under the hood on what the stock intake looks like. It's a really basic intake. So I don't know, $682 I guess just for the convenience, which is insane for a $400, really convenience fee for something that takes 20 to 30 minutes to install max. So those are all the reasons that I really went with this truck, especially getting, again, the long box, because now I do have a 6-foot bed instead of a 5-foot bed, and it just cuts that interior space down a little bit. But again, it's nothing that I'm really gonna have to worry about. The truck does come also with a wireless phone charger, which is another cool little techie feature. It comes with trailer distancing or trailer braking assist and stuff like that. It also comes with, that no other trucks come with, is individual front and rear locking diffs. There are 2 switches on the interior, and when I take delivery of the truck, I'll go through everything and show everyone what all these features look like and where all the buttons are located and everything like that. So that's pretty cool if you ever get into a sticky situation and you need to crawl out of something. The truck again comes standard with the all-terrain tires. So I'm not gonna touch this truck at all. I'm really just gonna leave it bone stock for my entire ownership, at least for now, for what I could see. The only thing I'm gonna add to it at that point is just gonna be the bed cover whenever it comes in. And I'm gonna change the front headlights, because the front headlights I think just come with halogen. Chevy does not offer you HIDs for some reason. I don't know why. They don't offer any kind of pure white, nothing super bright. So I'm gonna change those out myself when it comes in. Also, the truck does not have push to start. No option gives it that. So the truck is, you can max it out with the Bison Edition, $55,000 truck. No push to start. It's got a standard key with the key fob. It's just what Chevy does. I think the only push to starts that they do now are like the new Tahoes and Suburbans, and I think the Silverados, like the top model Silverados, which are like 90 grand. So I don't know why. Same thing with the HIDs. They're like the only truck that gets them as well. I don't know why they do this, but I'm a fan of the key. Durango has a key, obviously. It's an old truck. The Audi had a push to start. I don't really care that much for push to start. I don't care about all this stuff. As long as it has a remote start, it's got heated steering wheel, heated seats. It's pretty techy. I'm definitely looking forward to the delivery. It'll be a couple of months before then. It's April right now, so another 2 months, and hopefully it'll be in by then. And then we can go over the full, full review of the truck and be able to finally make some other videos with it and go upstate. The first thing though, besides doing the lights and everything like that when it comes in, is I'm going to order some PPF, and I am going to PPF it myself here at the house. And I just want to protect it. It is a truck at the end of the day. Most people would say who cares, but it's a brand new truck. It's gonna have 0 miles on it, or just basic dealer miles, so probably 10 miles max. So that's really the only thing I'm gonna be doing, is just PPF, tints, headlights, and maybe the taillights too. I saw that there are a nice conversion kit for the taillights because they look a little bit old. So that's really it. It's gonna be all standard stuff. Nothing real crazy with this truck. I was just excited to announce it, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't take you guys to the dealer when I ordered it because my camera was broken, but finally got the piece in from Canon and fixed it. So I'll be making some more videos pretty soon. Still have to do the 5 things that I love about the Aston Martin and 5 things that I hate about the Aston Martin, as well as, just some daily vlog stuff. Yeah, we'll go into some business talk on another day, and that's really it. Thank you guys. I appreciate everyone and all of you that watch and support. I'm just having fun with this. There's really nothing else to say about it. Try and keep it somewhat consistent with my posting. I have to order an external mic also. So right now I have another mic hooked up to the top of it, but I will order an external mic hopefully this week. And then this way the sound quality be really good. I have my GoPro now, so I'm able to do my POV videos for either outdoor fishing stuff or when I go on drives. So with that, I will say goodbye to you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.